What are some of the signs that you should be looking for that your child might be engaging in substance abuse?
So there's some kind of red flag situations that parents can look for if they have a concern that their child is using drugs or alcohol. And the biggest one is probably the feeling that my kid is using something or something's not quite right. And we really encourage parents to listen to that and really ask questions about it. Some things that you might see is change in peer group. So if your young person has been hanging out with the same group of friends all through elementary and middle school, some peer groups are going to change as they enter high school, but if it's a drastic change or there's a whole lot of different new kids that you don't really know, spending time with your kid, that's something that you should really look into and just kind of explore. Oftentimes we'll hear parents kind of say, my kid is kind of really pulling back from the family. They're spending a lot of time alone, isolating themselves in their room, not coming out so much, not as willing to share things, maybe doing more things in secret. And again, at that transition time in high school, that's kind of normal behavior as kids are trying to become more independent. But when it comes to a point where it's really affecting the relationship between the child and the parent, that might be something to think about. If you suspect if alcohol is missing from your home, if you recognize that, there's not as much in the liquor cabinet as there used to be, or money is missing, those are kind of big red flags that something's happening. Kids who are selling things to get money, or they're spending a lot of money and not knowing what they're getting for it, those are kind of the big red flags that you should be asking some questions.